Okay, I think that's right. What I might do is then I'll just grab a chair because I'd like to sit there. Is there a kitchen chair, I wonder? Stool. Oh, no. That's the chair, that's what I need. Chair. No. I could sit on this. I'll sit on this.
Would you want a chair?
Yes, yeah, because I just like for you to have
There's
to be
a chair in the Rosie's room on the right.
Okay. Get in there, Neville. Sorry about this. Okay, we're recording. Okay. So, Neville, well, thanks very much for agreeing to do this. Because I know that your family will be very appreciative. So this is about you, Neville. Why don't we start at the very beginning of where you were born, and yeah, your very early life, or what do you know about what your parents were doing when you were born?
Well, as far as I was the youngest, 6 brothers, myself and five brothers. I was the youngest. I'm the only one alive at the moment. Others are all gone. And I didn't know much about my mum and dad because I didn't ask any questions, you know, where they come from or what. So I have no idea anything about their foreground and that. Where I was born in Cape Town. And then as I grew up, I left school when I was about 15 because times it wasn't easy.
What year would that have been when you were 15?
1934. Then I had to go and look for work. Wasn't much really that I could do because I had no qualifications. So as a youngster, I landed up as a delivery for a butcher, and then I worked for a baker, and from there I took up driving, and I finished up with a furniture shop, and from the furniture shop I went to work for the Royal Dairy. I was there for 6 years, delivering milk.
Right, so let's just go back to your childhood as well. So you were the youngest of 6 brothers. You had 5 brothers.
5, yeah.
And that's amazing. There was no sisters, no girls. No. And how did you get on with your brothers? What was life like
All right.
growing up?
Okay. Yeah, we all okay. See, when one by one they left, so I stayed with the mum and dad. Well, most of my life. I left there when I was 27.
But having older brothers, they would, because if you were on your own, you'd have no one introducing you to new stuff, especially brothers. I imagine they must have taught you a lot as you were growing up as a small child, having these
No,
older brothers?
not really. They never taught me anything.
Really?
No, I sort of had to work myself out. So,
Well, how old was the next one up? You're older. The next oldest.
he was, say, 2 years older. See, my eldest brother, well, he was the one that got married first. So, but where we lived, I mean, it wasn't really, how can I say, easy going.
What do you mean, not easy going? What was it like?
Kind of like living.
Yeah.
Because, as I said, I had to sort of just take anything that came my way.
Would you consider yourself a poor? Were you poor?
Yeah.
Not much money.
No, not much money, no. It wasn't anything you can say, like my mum and myself, we used to do shop walking.
What is shop walking?
Just looking at the shops
Oh, right.
and admiring the suits and all that, because we couldn't sort of afford anything for myself. But as I said, gradually, as when I started to work, then it got better.
Right.
I left home when I was 27, and where I was working every week, I used to give my mum my wages, and she used to give me pocket money.
Good boy.
Yeah.
But and what was school like? What kind of school did you go to, and what was your education
School
like?
I was went to the nuns, Catholic school.
Run by nuns.
Yeah.
And what do you remember about that?
Not much really. I mean, we were taught by the nuns. It was good. I mean, we were sort of girls and boys together, you know, different classes and that.
Strict
Yeah.
discipline.
Did something wrong, they used to take the tire, you know, motor car tire,
What the
little
cane?
strips,
Oh, right.
and whenever you do wrong, they used to
Get a good thrashing. You have Chinese background somewhere along the line.
No, I was married to it. My wife was Chinese. She's the only one. There was no background for Chinese.
Really?
Ah,
I thought that was in the. Right. So Mary Jane and Rosie have. Your wife was she full Chinese or
Yeah.
mixed Chinese?
yeah, she was
And was
Chinese.
she was born in South Africa?
She was born in South Africa, but she was Chinese.
And how did you meet her?
Well, I left home when I was 27. I landed up in East London, and I went there for a holiday first. Then I met her through another Chinese guy that had a shop on the corner where I was staying, you see. And he introduced me to her. And then when I went back to Cape Town, I gave my notice, and I went back to East London. I got married there in, what is the year now? 1929. And as I said, her father was pure Chinese as well, right? And she had three brothers and two other sisters. It was quite a big family.
And quite often with the Chinese, they retain really strong ties to their own culture in cooking and different
Hey,
things.
the cooking was good.
Did she
Yeah.
cook Chinese way, and
Yeah.
did she speak Chinese or any Chinese language?
No, not really. No. She, the only one, because she was actually born in South Africa, so she could understand part of Chinese, but she couldn't sort of speak Chinese really. Probably a few words. Well, I myself used to. Most of my friends, when I landed up in East London, were all Chinese. So,
And what were you doing for a living in East London?
in East London, there I worked for a dairy, going to the farms collecting the milk, and then I was there a couple of years, and they shoved me inside the factory as supervisor, the weighing the milk and that, because we used to do it morning and evening deliveries. From there, I left there, and where did I go? When I left there, the dairy, and I'm trying to remember now. I worked for Coca-Cola, delivering drinks and that. From there, to tell you the truth, my father-in-law, I don't know if you know Farfi,
Farfi?
Chinese Farfi, yeah.
No, tell me.
You don't know?
Please explain. I think I know what you're going to say, but
It's
just
numbers,
maybe for the benefit of anyone else watching this who
it's
doesn't know.
numbers from 1 to 36. And it's got all different names. And my father-in-law was 1. Brother-in-law was 1. And other brother-in-law was 1. There was 3 of them that, used to run in the Farfies. They used to get it from the location. The blacks. They used to be the runners. And
Can you
then-
explain a little bit about, I still don't understand, what was Farfi? What is it? How does it work?
It's a game, like I come to you, and what number do you want? You say now 3 or 4 or 5, and I put down that number. See, numbers go like number 1 was white man, number 2 was monkey, number 3 was seawater, number 4 was dead man. I still remember them. 5 was tiger. Then they go up to 36.
What was 36?
36 was Nunkwai.
You probably
And-
missed that in the camera,
yeah.
but he was pointing to his...
35 was Katpan. That's the women.
All right.
And
So-
34 was shit.
Right, Jesus. So, what was the... So someone bought a number, And there was-
If you pay the right number, he gets 28 to 1.
so this is a gambling
Yeah.
syndicate or...
Well, as I said, you see, they used to have runners going to different places and collecting the bets, and then this bet goes to the head runner. So he collects them, and then he brings it to to the one that's sort of running this show.
Was it your father-in-law?
Father-in-law, he brings it to him. The father-in-law gives him a number that he pulled for himself. Now that number
Is the winner,
is a winner.
the 28 to 1.
Yeah. So if you got that number, you get 28 to 1. If you haven't got a number, no.
Right, so how much would a number sell for? Would it cost? Each number?
Well, you can put anything on.
Oh, because it's odds, yeah.
Yeah. So whatever you put on is still 28 to 1. So if you put down, say, sixpence or a shilling, well, you get 28 times 6, or 28 shillings.
Was it legal?
No.
So was there... And who was buying it? The blacks? They played the game.
Yeah.
So the kind of Chinese, the merchant class, they ran the
Yeah.
business and sold a service to the blacks.
Yeah.
And it was popular amongst the
Oh, yeah.
black population.
Oh yeah, it's every day. You used to pull it twice a day, morning and evening.
Did it make a lot of money?
Yeah.
So and you were working for them? Were you?
No.
Oh, you never actually got involved in the family business?
I did. I opened one myself.
Really?
Yeah.
What with the approval of your father-in-law? Did your
Well-
father-in-law?
Well, I opened mine in a different district.
Oh right, sensible.
Yeah. So I wasn't interfering with him, you see.
And how did your business go?
It was good.
So you must have had a lot of runners then, and people working for you. The people.
No, as I said, the head runner, he gets all the miners running for him, you see. Then he collects the money, and then he brings it to me. I give him the number, and as I said, the number comes up, I pay them out. See, he brings me the number and the money is collected.
But was there any ever times where there was a problem with getting the money from the runner, or
No,
there
no.
was never any?
The only problem was that, as I said, it was illegal. So we just had to be careful.
Did you ever have the authorities looking into your?
No, we were lucky it wasn't.
And was it good money you were making?
Yeah. Well, as I said, I had to give up my work and I took up half it.
What, full time?
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
But
Really?
when I came over to London, then they had to give that up.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, I've never heard of Farfi
No.
at all. Was it all over South Africa?
Yeah.
The big towns. So was it a
Yeah.
Chinese
Yeah.
kind of import?
Mostly Chinese that ran it. In Johannesburg, Durban. In Johannesburg it was very big. It was so big that they used to pay the cops, give them some money on the side to stop them from... Yeah.
Really? Wow, that's fascinating. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
And were you still doing Farfi when you came to England?
No.
No, I mean that was your last job
Yeah.
in South Africa. Why did you come to England? What was the decision made
Well,
on?
to tell you the truth, I thought it'd be a better life there, because at the moment, although it was all right, they had this apartheid, you know.
When did apartheid come in? When was it?
That
made?
was when well, how can I say, the apartheid was between the whites and the blacks. See, it was the whites that brought it in.
When? Was it